You're watching JD's Variety Channel.
That'd be neat, wouldn't it? So you have to dig through this dirt to find your...
What's going to be real funny is if somebody unsubscribes. It happens too. Hey!
There it is!
Okay, that was a real bad noisemaker. Let's try again.
What was that?
That was a trumpet.
What is up, everyone? How you all doing? Before I get the video started, I wanted to show you guys something here real quick. And this is why I'm not doing much metal detecting right at the moment. It is in the 90s here, and it's supposed to be 96 in a couple of days, and it's like suffocatingly humid out here. And when I made that video when I hunted my yard, we have super thick red clay here. And look at this. This was like 4 days ago, and there's no moisture in the ground. And it's still just rock solid. You can tell where I dug these little holes because there's nothing just to kind of, you know, put the plugs back. You know, this is how hard the clay gets here in Tennessee in the summer. I call it Tennessee ice, but that's what it is right there. I mean, that's where I just dug like a 1-inch hole. So you can't hunt people's lawns without destroying them when it's this dry, unless they don't care, unless it's just like all mud, because if there was grass, you would kill it. But anyway, you can see, you know, every little hole that I dug, and it's still, you know, until we get rain, this is not gonna, you know, go back together. And by the way, that's the 2 holes where I got both of those nickels from 1980 that were dropped around the time this condo was built. It's so humid here, there's actually been reports of fish crawling out of the water so that they can breathe better. Now, on a serious note, the video you're about to watch is one that I had posted a few years ago. It's one of my best early videos. The original video had about maybe, I think it was about 14,000 views in its 2 to 3 years on YouTube. I wanted to put it up there for my current subscribers to see, for you guys to tell me, do you like the format of video? This is a video that I put quite a bit of effort into when it was originally made, and looking back at it, I was like, yeah, this is one of my better early videos, because I look at this and I think it was about 2 to 2.5 years ago that I made this, so I was like, yeah, I think it might be a good idea to try to get back to this style when I have the time to do the editing, because I think it flows very good. So let me know what you guys think. Please comment below. Tell me why or why not you don't like it. I'd really love to hear your thoughts, because I want to take this platform and kind of build on it, and how I, you know, did like the trick shot intermission, how I've been doing that to like add something like that in, and to like take this kind of concept and then kind of like build on it, and kind of be a mix between this and some of the other videos that I'm currently doing. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. Okay, I'm hunting a small front lawn of an old house today. It's very small, so it's probably not going to take too long to detect. There wasn't really any signals on the other side, but can't really see through the viewfinder here. There's a lot of glare, but see if I can get that in the sun. Just pulled a 1919 wheat scent up. Shut up, train. See if we can find anything else in here. Okay, I'm hunting an iron-infested small front lawn. I'll show the house here in a little bit. It's a really early one. I got a high tone here. I pulled a couple Wheaties and a few 60s memorials, and got 2 inches down. I was going to do this live, but a lot of people driving by, and I was talking to some guys. But it's a Merc sticking on the end of the plug, almost vertical. It's only about 2 inches down. Pull it out, see what it is. Looks like an early one. Well, I'm not going to rub on it because the date doesn't want to clear off, but that's really worn. Probably teens or 20s. Nice. See what else I can find. Just from looking at this at the front, you may not be able to tell it's old, but it definitely is. You can see the original chimney there. This is turn of the century, or at least shortly thereafter. I talked to the guy. I wasn't going to knock at this one, but I told myself, yep, that one's old. It just had a bit of a remodel job. This is the most iron-infested site I've ever hunted. I'm not even getting a threshold on the detector. There's so much iron, so I'm just going incredibly slow, really slow, and just picking out peeps in between the iron. Pretty much anything that rings in, I slow down and listen to. And since I've shown the house, I figured I'd show a penny here. We'll see if it's old. Yeah, look at that. Nice condition too, 1936 Wheatie, in really good shape. That's a really dark black imprint too. The soil's pretty rich right here. So neat. Let's see what else we can find. I think that's 3 or 4 Wheaties in the early mark. Man, I just got a killer signal here. I thought it was going to be a clad quarter because I'm by the modern day footpath that leads up to the house. And I just got an amazing token. It's huge, like a $50. And it says Ford on it, 1903 and then 1933 on the side. So this is like a 30-year anniversary token for Ford, I assume. Wow, that's a sweet find. It's in awesome condition. The back's dirty, so I'm not going to rub on it now. I'll clean it up later. That is a great find. Okay, I got a deep 637 signal, something a lot of people wouldn't dig. And I got a tiny, tiny ring. Maybe another baby ring, because tell you what, that thing's tiny. It's definitely going to be silver. It's got this weird thing in the front, obviously junk, but man, this is another one of them beautiful old vintage ones. Wow, look at that, clean right up. Tiny. May even be smaller than my last one. See if it fits on my pinky. Yeah, this one might be even a little bit smaller than my last one. I can barely get it over the tip of my pinky. Beautiful old vintage sterling. Wow. See what else we can find in here. I didn't even know there was this big of a backyard. This place is frozen in time. This is all original brick. It's all neglected now. Look at all these original paths. It's amazing back here. And I can't hunt next door. I don't know if they're gonna try to develop over it or what. But there's an old house. I'm not sure if they're gonna tear it down. It doesn't mean it's not in horrible shape, but they completely dozed all this. And you can see some foundation rock right there where my finger is. And there's an old house up this way. You can't see much from behind, but and this is all just frozen in time. This would have been beautiful back here at one point. I think that would have been possibly a little pond right in there. You can see some brick foundation, not brick, some foundation stone down in there. So I'm not sure if there's another house back right here, but they did all this to the front yard as well, but this house is still standing, so not sure what they're gonna do with it, but this back here is like frozen in time. It's really interesting. There's the house that I'm hunting around. Not as many targets back here. I got some modern coins. I did just pull a Rosie a minute ago out this way. And this is really crazy back here. And I don't know if that used to be a storage thing, but that's just cinder block right there. So that part's not old, but in the front of it, we've got a bunch of brick here. So I'm not sure if they added on to something that was here already. Not sure. But may as well, while I'm here, do this live. I got a signal that's coming right on the surface, but it's really conductive and really concentrated signal coming up like 948 right by the base of this here. So just in case it's something good that's shallow, I'll do it live here. Not sure what it is. It's a ring. Yeah, it's gonna be junk, but it's cool on a live dig. It's probably just gonna be an old, no, I can't tell if it's, okay, it's light, so it's probably aluminum. It's not a fitting though, that's definitely a ring. Neat, clean it up later. This is truly an adventure. This is not an easy place to hunt. It's all overgrown. You see the big old trees. There's trash littered all around the ends here, but this is a interesting place back here. This is definitely the happening spot back in the day. This would have been a really grand, beautiful, well-kept place. Got a penny signal. It's only sounded only 2 inches down, and I'm not sure if I scratched this. I didn't think it was going to be anything good. Just flicked another silver dime out of the hole. It's a mercury dime. $18.45. Awesome. See what else we can find. This explains it. There's another signal still in the hole, about 2 inches down this way. That's the first signal I had. It's a wheat scent. So I hit the wheat scent before I hit the silver. When I was digging, I found the silver first. 1940 Wheatie in with a 45 Merc. I'm not going to film anymore unless I get something good, because I'm quite a bit of ways from home and I want to get a lot of hunting in. And I guess you can't really plan how much you have the camera on, but I got a surface coin signal, and I can see the back of this. It's a wheat penny right on top of the ground. Probably uprooted when they, well, I guess I wouldn't say uprooted, but they did something here. Something came out of here. But there's a big tree there too. I don't know what they did. This yard's just a complete wreck, but yeah, surface find, wheat scent. On the very far end of the property, the house is way up there, and I got a wheat scent right here, just swinging around real fast down here, see if there's much targets, and hit a nickel signal, which was deeper. There's tons of surface trash here, obviously, but this one sounded solid, so we'll check it out. It's right by a wheat scent. It's a Jefferson. 1941, it's an old one. So I'm going to dig those deeper nickel tones and fight through the trash here. I'd like to get a war or a buff out of here, possibly. There's gotta be. This is the kind of place you can't get everything out of here in one hunt or even several hunts. It's just really complex of an area for picking targets out. It's definitely going to be stuff I'm sure to go home without today. I'm just meandering randomly all over the place. I came back up here in front by this brick thing again. I'm really not sure what this would have been. Got a real high signal that was shallow. Really squeaked in good when I locked in on it. And it appears it's going to be a silver Washington quarter. Really caked with dirt. It's not going to rub that, but wow, happy to have that. Okay, I'm back in the small iron-infested front yard here. A lot of tree roots in that. There's an old, water pump right there. This one I'm going to do semi-live because it got a lot better since I got in the hole. Let's see if we can uncover this. Nope. It's a piece of brass. That sounded sweet though. Alright guys, I took a break to get a bite to eat, and now I'm hunting a circa 1860 mansion that a senator used to live in. I'm not going to use names right now. Very happy I was able to get permission to hunt this place. Unfortunately, I don't know if the yard was filled or if somebody had detected it before. I've covered almost the entire front lawn, which is quite spacious, and All I found was a couple modern coins and one wheat penny in there from 1925 that was extremely deep, like 9 inches. So that may be a sign that it was detected and they missed some of the faint peeps. I'm going to do this one live. It was kind of weird. Like next to no signals, then all of a sudden, boom, I hit a 1047 that down about 3 inches on the depth gauge. It came in really solid. Actually, it was even like 947 too. Real good sound anyway, so we'll see what it is. Still on the plug. Yeah, just some sort of copper fitting. It's a shame, but there's like next to no good targets here. Well, I'll give it a little bit longer. Maybe try one more spot if I can get one. Well, that's a beautiful place right there, and there's another building in the back as well. Not sure, you can see it kind of right there. Not sure if it used to be a guest house or what, but it's an original 1860 home. The west wing was built on at a later time. So I got one more permission lined up. Small front yard, small older brick home. I don't think it's too old, but it's next to a Victorian house. I'm gonna give it a shot here before dark. And if I pull anything out, let you guys know. Been a tiring day, that's for sure.